Geffre Productions Incorporated broadcast.
Oh, smash back to the shortstop. Hendricks with a nice play to 2-1 double play. 6-4-3 equals 2. What a play.
Looking, that one's going to fall right in the gap. That's going to be a standing double and an RBI for Cam Justice. And that is 1, 2, 3. And there's another double play turned by this team.
That's smacked. That is gone. What a shot by Cody Rutschlik. He pulled that sucker right down the left field line, and you could tell by the sound of that one. I just couldn't tell if it was fair or foul. That's a DNR parking lot.
Down the middle, stabbed by the third baseman.
This is the home of the Bemidji Blue Ox and Bemidji Bucks baseball. Today's game, it's brought to you by Mi Rancho Restaurant, Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, 104.5 KDUN Sports Radio, Blue Ox Soda Shop, Northern Liquor, and Angie's Acres. Now it's time to send it down to the field where the magic happens. Here's the voice of the Blue Ox and the Bucks, the Magic Man, Matt Geffre.
Hello again, my name is Matt Geffre, and welcome to the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network, where Townball takes center stage and legends are born on sun-soaked diamonds across Minnesota. Today we come to you from Bemidji State University, a brand new tradition, the inaugural first City Showdown tournament. Up first on the docket is the 4-3 Detroit Ligers upon a hungry and somewhat winless team. Not really winless, but they get their first win on Sunday. The 1-1 Bemidji Blue Ox. They had a great win on Sunday, going I believe it was 16-3 against the Sunburns down in Snurgburg. There we go.
Monaga.
There we go.
Monaga, Minnesota.
There we go. Thank you. The Ligers come in the Ligers come in with a few games under their belt and a lineup that has already been battle tested. Meanwhile, the Blue Ox are just kind of stepping in to their third game. Really, the third game for them. You don't want to count.
There was a called one.
Yeah, I mean, so if you want to count that, but hey, don't count them out. They got power. They got pride. They have home field advantage as well too. On today's call. on the call today, as you hear, it is Mr. Bruce Legg. Bruce, how you doing today, buddy?
Not too bad. It's a great day for baseball.
That's right. It is very beautiful today on this mid-June. It's cool.
Friday the 13th.
Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that.
Let's cue the Jason music, you know.
No, anyways, from what you know, Bruce, about this team, you know a lot about the Blue Ox. You've seen them now for a little bit over a year. Now, this is their third game. Right. What do you really know about the team? Well,
they're missing it. They're missing the shortstop, Mitch Hendricks, today, and they're just going with 10 people. 11 with the pitcher, but they're a veteran team. They got Rutledge, they got Baz, they got Mankey. They got a chance. They went 26-4 last year, so we can't count them out yet. I don't know much about the Ligers, but I do know that Jacob Thomas has hit 3 home runs and has 13 RBIs. And their ace of the staff, Brandon Jacobson, is not starting today. They're going with the Connor Nelson, and he has 0 pitching stats. So we're going to find out something new about Connor Jacobson today. Not him, Connor Nelson.
Well, there's that, too.
Yeah, there's that, too. There's names.
It's Detroit Lakes. It's Bemidji. It's the first City Showdown, and it starts right now here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. We'll hear from Cody Rudge here in a few minutes. The
Rutledge
Keg Court pregame show starts now.
Hey, this is Brian Hiller, infielder from the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Keg Cork, the first Irish pub on the Mississippi and home to the half-off Apps and Taps happy hour, 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Fantastic food, too, including the famous Reuben, lightly battered Red Lake walleye, delicious homemade soups, and great daily specials. Plus exclusive events like comedy nights, bar trivia, and live music. Follow Keg Cork on Facebook for upcoming events and visit kegbemidji.com to see the menu and more. For over 50 years, it's where folks come for a while and leave with a smile. Keg Cork, downtown Bemidji.
Cool and delicious? Head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Beer Belly Sports, coverage of Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Now being joined by Cody Rutledge. Cody,
how we doing?
It's good to hear you on the mics. Usually, you're out here swinging away and in center field.
Yeah, usually I let my play do the talking for me.
Yeah, usually not on the mics. So you guys played just a couple games so far. How are you guys feeling right now, momentum-wise, going to this tournament?
We're just getting into the swing of things here. First game, we saw a good pitcher for the Moorhead Mudcats, and he shut us down pretty good. Got 2 hits off him. And then last week we got to play Midway, and we came back, scored 16 runs. Everybody got a lot of hits, and the team's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, speaking of Midway, talk a little bit more about Midway. You guys it feels good to kind of get that rust off, and who was kind of the shining star on that one?
There was a lot of guys that did good things that game, actually. We put up 16 runs. They put up 7. Our pitching held them off. They have a really strong lineup this year, actually. They got a couple college kids in the front of their lineups that are really tough, and we were able to hold them off. And then at the plate, we had multiple guys get multiple hits. We had Landon with his first Blue Ox home run last week. And then we had Mitch Hendricks with his first one in like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, the wind was blowing out pretty good.
That's all that matters. They don't talk about the wind. They talk about how many home runs you got.
Right.
So today you guys are playing in the inaugural First City Showdown. What does that kind of mean for the city of Bemidji hosting it?
It's a pretty cool thing, actually. We've been playing amateur baseball now for 10, 12 years, and it's something we always wanted to do but never had the ability to do it here. Now with the 218 Sports in town, they kind of pushed us forward here and got us the opportunity to have a tournament and host it.
And I like it, too. We got looks like some awards. You're going to be really busy. Play a game today, tomorrow, and possibly more on Sunday. It'll be busy for you guys. How's that kind of work for the bullpen in the arms?
It's going to be by committee. Everybody's going to be throwing this weekend. It's a lot of baseball. It should be fun, though, for the town of Bemidji having multiple good teams here over the weekend, and a lot of good ball should be played.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cody.
Thank you.
Hey, this is first baseman Basil Zalke from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this grilling season with a home run from Angie's Acres in Aiken, Minnesota. Knock it out of the park with 100% Wagyu steaks, juicy, tender, and full of flavor. Round the bases with premium poultry, all-natural ground beef, farm-fresh veggies, and more. Whether you're firing up the grill before the big game or cooking for the whole team, Angie's Acres has the lineup you need. Call 218-515-3890 or find them on Facebook. Angie's Acres, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. It's the First City Showdown. Thanks to 218 Sports for bringing it to life for everybody here.
Your other sponsors, First National Bank, and
yeah. Bruce, you got an awesome lineup for me.
I have the Ligers here. Leading off is Casey Ness playing second base. Mason Omberg playing short. Jacob Thomas playing third. Justin Hoskins playing first. Tristan Wimmer DHing. Ian Jacobson playing center field. Reed Clemenson playing left. Gavin Jacobson catching. And Andrew Kulick is in right field with a starting pitcher of Connor Nelson. Flip over to the Blue Ox. We got Caleb Mankey playing third. Hunter Olson playing short. Cody Rutledge in right field. Baz Zolke at catching. Landon Hansen DHing. Henry Michalik in center field. Brandon Lucier in left. Cody Jenkins at first. JD Condos at second. And Wells is pitching.
All right. It's the lineups.
Thank you, Bruce.
Of course, the Kagan Court pregame show still rolls on for us. It's nice out because we thought it would be kind of like iffy. It might be some rain, but it is still cool outside. There is 67 degrees right now. Nice, bright, sunny day, but there is tons of wind out there. Wind is blowing out of the looks like the east-southeast, about 13 miles an hour, gusting up to 21 miles an hour.
Flag ain't moving much, but if it is, it's moving from right to left.
Yeah, right to left on the old dial out there.
On the old flag.
So, as they are getting the final things, I believe Schulte's down there talking to both coaches, managers, Baz out there. But, I'm
trapping up the catcher's gear.
I do.
Second year, I haven't seen him.
This is he's actually came to BSU as a catcher, recruited as a catcher. So he has it in him. Now, does he really want to catch? No, I mean, he's almost 30.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He wants to.
He wants to?
He wants it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He wants that challenge.
Oh, okay.
You don't think Baz does it?
I don't know.
He's ready. He's going to be framing pitches. We're going to get more strikes.
You think?
Yeah.
I like that. Good
why
idea.
not? Be optimistic.
No, I'm proud. You know what? I like that.
I'm proud. Way to end that. I'm proud.
I'm proud of you, boy. So,
it's not really anything I'm doing. Just things I'm saying.
The field dimensions, 305 we call it the Red Monster. I mean, what do you want to call it?
We really need some fan help on that one, because all we have is the
Red Wall, the Red Monster.
Yeah.
The Great Wall of Bemidji.
Ooh, it's kind of red. Can we go brick? Because bricks are kind of red. Ooh, another red monster on the wall. No, just we got to. It's a work.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah,
we'll get there shortly.
The Ox are taking the field now.
Trevin,
and now
we'll
take your hats off and stand up.
Do our national anthem.
Some kid out there just said, "Play ball."
All right,
I like it. I like the enthusiasm. Out here we got a couple of food trucks.
Yeah,
we got
do.
The
I can't
Mac
read
in the box.
I can't read them from here what they are, but
it's something dough.
Oh, the cookie dough one. That's
yes.
elite.
And there's some guy selling gear down there.
Oh,
he has gloves. I mean, get on down here.
Yeah, might as well get down to BSU.
Yeah, climb the hill.
Climb the hill. Let's take a look at Trevin Wells, his stats on the year. Trevin Wells is his second or third year playing town ball for the Blue Ox. He is maybe a 5'8", 5'9", left-handed pitcher. Likes to pitch on the very edge of the rubber. Pitches mainly from the stretch. Has a little bit of a curve, more of a fastball.
He is a 1-0 record. He's given up 10 hits, 9 runs, 7 of them earned, walked 5 and struck out 7 with a 6.68 ERA. He's 39 batters faced, and he's thrown 87 pitches. And Matthew Angelica Geffre will keep control of the pitch count tonight.
No, I won't.
No, he won't. Oh, no.
The thing is broke, by the way.
You broke it?
It broke last week, or last game.
Well, it was broken when we got it.
But the other side was broke, too.
Cheap.
Cheap.
Did you call the company?
Should.
What's the company's name? Let's blast them. All right, whatever. They're going to throw pitches. We're going to call them. and we're going to have some fun.
We're going to do the best we can.
Wait, what a great way to start Father's Day weekend, right?
Oh, that's right.
You know?
It is Father's Day weekend as well, too. Military weekend as well, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that out there.
Knights of Columbus are out here in Bemidji. Is that what fishing tournament's at?
The bass one, I think.
The bass one.
Oh, by the way, I didn't finish the dimensions. Left field is going to be 305 with the old red wall. We're calling it for now, working title. Left center is going to be 400. Right center is going to be about 398, and then right field is going to be 320. Right field is going to be a tough one for Rutledge out there. The sun's going to come right down around his eyes, and played that one time. It was tough.
He's an athlete. He's got it.
Casey Ness steps in for the first non-pro.
Ignite.
The first City Showdown. First one's going to be a pitch. Good strike.
Casey Ness this year is batting .267 with 4 RBIs and 1 double.
So Wells will come set, now throws. This one's going to be swung on out to left field. This is going to drop right in front of Lucier. Lucier's going to scoop it up on the hop. So a little bit more of it's a defense, a little different defense setup for the Blue Ox.
They don't got the full roster today.
Yeah, the full roster is not.
Number 3, Mason Omberg.
Mason Omberg now playing, now up, right-hander.
Batting .214 with 1 double and 2 RBIs.
Comes the pitch from the stretch, shows bunt. This one is going to be down on the ground. Bad's not able to get to it. Wells over the first in time. Nope, it's going to bounce off the glove of Jenkins. So it looks like it'll be an E1. A throw-in error, so runners on third and second. As we're just starting here, the top of the first with Detroit Lakers. Wow.
Just say the Ligers.
I keep saying Lakers because they do a lot of high school and it's Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob Thomas is out. Now you have a good stat on him.
This is their big hitter, 536 with 11 singles, 1 double, 3 home runs, and 13 RBIs. And he's walked 5 times. He's also the leader in walks. He's got a good eye.
So Wells going to pitch off speed. A little curveball went away. Bad's going to go out and talk to him. Kind of maybe settle him down just a little bit after that miscue thrown over the first. But runners on third and second. Yes, maybe Baz. Oh, I didn't ask Baz. Well, I couldn't anyways. It was right in the lineup.
I know. But, yeah, that's a good question to ask maybe later.
It would have been.
It's kind of something I've always wondered.
Maybe somebody can ask Chris Crotty when we do the next game. So Wells is going to come set. Takes a look over at third. All pitches. Fastball inside. It's going to be rolling foul. Picked up one. Oof. Almost one-handed by one of the pitcher.
Oof. A solid oof.
1-1, no outs here.
Straight up, quiet hands.
Wells again takes a peek over at third. Pitch, swung on. Off speed and a little bit outside too. Was thinking a little bit more inside.
Yeah, home run hitter probably wants it a little bit up. Trying to get that bad boy up in the air and get it out of here. But it's a tough day, man. Wind's blowing in. Maybe a little to the left, but still.
Little to the left, huh?
Little, let's say, that flag's kind of,
So Wells will come set. One throws. This one, little off-speed pitch. Little curveball out to the outside. Wells again gets his pitch from Baz. Baz was a catcher, was recruited by BSU as a catcher. 2-2, no outs. Pitch low. 3-2, full count here. The scoreboard's tough when the sun goes down like this. I know you can't really see it, but
I can never see it. I don't know, man. I won't give this guy anything cookie.
Yeah,
I'm fine walking. I mean, even though the bases are loaded, nobody's out. Wimmer's batting 105 with 1 RBI, so 23 plate appearances.
I'm going to talk with Cody during the Cake and Cork pregame show.
Justin Hoskins.
Justin Hoskins now up.
Oh, that is the wrong one.
Oh. Fooled you.
240. Yeah, still 3 RBIs. I'd still rather face this dude than the other guy.
Swung on. Going to be out to center field, and Henry's going to run on it. And no tag. That ball was popped up and then kept tailing back into the infield. Henry has I cannot pronounce Henry's name, so I just put Henry on the old board. Sorry,
Michalik.
Michalik. There we go.
Batting fifth, the DH, number 22, Tristan Wimmer.
There it is.
Off by one.
Yeah, off by one.
So bases are still loaded here.
Semi-pro of
That's
baseball
why yep, Jazz, that we are. So bases are loaded here, 1 down for the Ligers. Good curveball, going to find the pocket. Wells, I believe he's from Minnesota. I'm trying to remember exactly where he's at, top of my head.
Trayvon?
Yep.
He didn't go to BSU?
I think he did. Just on the top of my head. This is why we need Travie.
Yeah.
It's another strike, good fastball, right in the corner. 0-2. Bruce again, once again on the stats. Appreciate you on the stats today.
No problem.
So Wells will get his signs. Nope, time's going to call. Looks like Bazing a quick stretch.
Yeah,
sitting that crouch a little bit too long.
It's tough. Don't have the ability to look up his name and get any information, so we'll just have to go with what we got.
Another time called. As I don't know if it was the Baz or the pitcher.
Seems like this guy on second base is getting a lot of separation, but we got.
I mean, it's not going anywhere.
I mean,
comes the pitch. This is going to be swung on, foul. This one is finding its way onto the road. Don't know if it hit a car. Didn't hit a reaction out there. By the way, we do have a winner so far with 100 points. That is the Knack. He has 100 points so far for hitting a car.
Hit a car while he was driving by, huh?
Yep.
It's an unfortunate 100.
Unfortunate. Pitch rolled right back to the pitcher. Gets one. Wells able to throw it home to Baz, and pump fake did not have enough time to throw it to first, but still 2 down nonetheless. A weak roller. So 2 down here. Bases are still loaded. Score still 0-0 here as we are in the top of first. Pitch swung on right back to Wells again. He's going to throw right over to underhand it to Baz. And really no damage done after the error, but 1 hit, though, for the Ligers. We'll go to the bottom of 1 here. Score reads 0-0. Be back in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a better deal on your favorite drink? Head over to Northern Liquor at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. Why pay more at the city-run liquor store when you can save big right here? We've got lower prices, unbeatable selection, and a team that knows exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's beer, wine, spirits, we've got you covered without breaking the bank. Also, Northern Liquor has been voted best liquor store in Bemidji. Northern Liquor, your one-stop shop for saving and satisfaction. Stop in today and see why we're Bemidji's best-kept secret. Located at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. See you soon. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. My name is Matt Geffre. Bruce Legg to my immediate left.
It's a good left.
It is a good left. Not right this time.
Nope.
Left. So we found out a few times. Shut.
I wish that was a refrigerator.
Well, I like going to the refrigerator a lot.
Cool. Everybody likes to see me, you know?
Love it. All right, so pitching for the Ligers is?
He is Connor Nelson, and we have 0 stats on him. There is nothing on Game Changer for this 6-foot lefty. This southpaw, number 13. Number 8. Number 8.
Close.
And, 5 off.
Closer than I would have got.
Yeah. Mankey, we got 1 RBI and 4 runs this year with a 0 batting average. So Game Changer might be wrong on this one. But.
Third baseman, number 1, Caleb Mankey.
He's been around Townball for a very long time as well, too.
No gloves.
Oh, yeah, no gloves, too. Yeah, it's...
Ooh. Catcher gave up on that one pretty early.
Well, that's one of those you go, man.
Nah, not my job.
Well, kind of.
Ooh. Got some business low and inside for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes on Mankey. Ooh. Swing at the shillelagh.
So 1 and 2 now with no outs. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be up and away. Pitch again, a little off speed. A little curveball or slider. It doesn't really breaks a lot. So full count here. Swung on, going to be popped up behind us.
Staying alive.
Staying alive here. Full count.
As the Bee Gees would sing.
That they would.
That they would.
Dynamite drop in.
Thank you. That broadcast at school is really paying off.
Here comes pitch. This one's going to be outside again. It's going to lose him.
Just a bit outside.
So now up, we're going to see
Hunter Olson, who is batting .500 this season with 3 hits, all 3 singles with 1 RBI and 2 runs and 2 walks.
Cody generally plays second base. He's going to play third base today.
Nope, shortstop.
Oh, short. Sorry. My bad.
We're on fire.
Yeah, we're doing great. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks since we called the game.
Calm down, Stained. Or is that just Aaron Lewis? I don't remember.
I just Stained. It was Stained.
Was it Stained?
Burn a while. Yeah. This one going to be popped up, out of play.
Oh, this kid's got energy. He's getting it.
He's going to go get it.
Yeah. See, the one thing about the Midway, the Snurrbirds,
yeah.
They used to give, I don't know if they still do, but they used to give a quarter for the kid if they brought it back.
I remember that when I was younger.
But then they'd have quarter, like, Laffy Taffies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. That's going to get right through the infield, and that's going to get Hunter Olson on first and Mankey over at third. So runners on the corner.
Nobody down.
Nobody down. Now we're going to see the big hitter, Cody Rutledge.
Batting .375 this young season with just through the 3 hits, 1 RBI, 3 runs, 1 walk. Struck out twice. Not today, though. This is a win for Cody.
This is the thing where Cody can really turn on this one. He's hit a few out this off left field. Comes the pitch from Nelson. This one's going to be outside.
Not that one. The Foresters going to need to change the sign after this one hits it.
I like that. That was good. Nelson take a look over at first. Now pitch going to be inside. Again, Cody he's one of the old birds in this one, or the old dogs.
Old birds, old dogs.
Old horses.
Both of them old. Travis said no horses.
Pitch swung on to get it right to third. Thrown over the first in time. We'll get one of them.
What a play.
Good snag by the third baseman. And Jacob Thomas.
What the hell of a play.
That was a very good play. Good snag. He could have touched Mankey at third, but
yeah, that's a you got to try to get the automatic out.
Mm-hmm.
You can play that game. He slides in, then he's safe. Then you have the bases loaded with nobody.
Now we have Baz who's up. Baz Zolke catching today.
143 with 3 RBIs, 2 runs, and 1 walk.
Olsen over on second and Mankey at third. 1-1 with one down.
His one hit was a double, though. So here we go. Shopping at the gap.
It's a pitch. This one swung on right to third once again. Thrown over the first in time, or hit over the third.
Damn you, Jacob Thomas.
Damn you, Bob Barker. Yeah, good throw. Good strong arm.
Batting fifth for the Blue Ox. Center fielder, number 55, number 26, Landon Hansen.
He's batting .333 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs and 1 walk.
Landon Hansen was the one of the main guys last Sunday against the Snarbird down in Snarbirds. Yep.
Snurd.
Yep. That one.
Snard.
Snard.
Snarf.
Thank you. That's
Snarf.
what I wanted. Snarf.
I didn't know the Thundercats were there. Just a bit outside.
2-1 now with 2 down for the Ox.
Get some ducks on the pond here, Landon. Let's get them home.
Yeah, London's a really good player. Played with the Bucks last year. Comes a pitch, swung on, going to be popped up in the infield. Catcher's going to be on his horse and looking for it. Hits, bounces through right through that crack that Travis talked about last week.
Did not hear that. Thought that catcher was going to eat some.
I almost ate that.
Eat some fence there.
Yeah.
Good hustle by number 19 there.
Gavin Jacobs.
Yep.
Giving him a little break. He had to do a little running. And
he's representing America on that headband. You know,
I do.
Got to
of
respect
him.
that. Yeah.
Proud of him.
Proud.
Pride. 2-2 now, 2 down for the Blue Ox. Here comes the pitch from Nelson. This is going to be swung on, popped up to first. And second baseman's going to give away and going to take it himself. So, after 1 inning, our score is 0-0. Be back for the top of 2. Be back here in a couple seconds. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Cody Rutledge, center fielder for the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Batter up, Bemidji. When it comes to smoking barbecue, Fozzie's knocks it out of the park. From slow smoked ribs to pulled pork piled high, Fozzie's Barbecue is Minnesota's MVP of flavor. You can smell that hickory smoke from first base to the outfield. Swing by after the game or bring the whole team. Fozzie's serves up Grand Slam portions with all-star taste, located right here in Bemidji, where every bite is a home run.
Fozzie's Smoking Barbecue, Minnesota Nice with Major League flavor. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Our score is 0-0 as we are in the second inning. It's going to be a very fun tournament. The first City Showdown, the inaugural
Showdown.
Well, ELO here for you. No, it's I'm actually looking forward to this.
That's Phil Collins.
No, yeah, now it's Phil Collins out there, but I can hit the drums on that too.
I would bet $30 you couldn't do that on a live drum set.
No, moment would get so big for me. Absolutely not.
After the first inning, Wells gave up a hit, a walk, and then an error, and then we got it out with a fly out to center, and then right back to him. So he got his groove. He knows how to lob it to Baz.
Comes the pitch inside.
Ooh. We have no stats on Reed Clemenson playing left field today. Oh, he does a little shimmy shake there in the box that drives women in Bemidji to puke.
God. Fouled off. Going to be streaming, rolling, hitting. Going to go through the construction site here.
Oh, I hit a crane. Good for you.
The bird? Check the bird.
The bird is the word.
Oh, that. Ironically, that's my mom's theme song for her bar in South Dakota. Pitch.
Ring him up.
outside, 1-2. So Wells, puts on the very edge of the rubber. This one low. 2-2 now. Bass snapping that thing back.
Popping it, feeling it.
I do want to see
getting back to his roots.
Yeah, he is. I want to see him gun one down.
I do too.
We'll make that a highlight if that happens.
For sure.
Pitch going to be got him right there. Got him looking.
What a bender. He did the old hands up like it was 2 inside, but it was a strike. Backwards K on that one. Gavin Jacobson.
Catcher number 19, Gavin Jacobson.
We almost saw last inning, almost ate the backstop.
He's got hustle to him, though.
Comes a pitch from Wells.
Oh, what did that miss?
Not going to give it to him.
Must have been high, huh?
Must have been. Certainly wasn't low.
Yeah.
1-0 here. 1 down for the Ligers. Baz able to hang on that one.
Well, to catch him on that heel, that hurts like a son of a gun. Catch that ball on that heel, where there's not very much padding. Oy.
That's why they teach you to catch in the webbing.
Well, yeah, sometimes you get fooled yourself as a person that's trying to catch
a few things. Pitch going to be ball. So 3-0 now. Nobody, 1 down.
Yes.
As we're in the top of 2. Score is 0-0. Both teams have a hit and 1 error. One error for the Blue Ox. Pitch. That's a good strike right there. Good fastball. Maybe a little two-seamer kind of tailed away.
Crazy, just 1 up.
I just noticed that, yes. It's a long day. Comes the pitch from Wells. This one going to be swung on, going to be in foul territory now into the stands.
Heads up! Ooh.
And that guy could have got it if he just backed up.
Pert near
10 more feet, he would have snagged that ball.
I can be a hero.
He's not coming to Minnesota.
Like I could have caught it.
That's true. So full count here. 1 down for the Ligers.
Way to battle back.
Ligers are 4-3 on the year, by the way, too. Started out 0-3 and got their first win last weekend. There's a ball right in the dirt.
Batting 9 for the Ligers. In right field, number 9, Andrew Kulik.
Batting .235 this year with 4 hits and 2 RBIs and 6 runs with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts.
Andrew Kulik is, again, right fielder, right-hander, more open stance, elbow up. There's a traditional.
Not an open stance.
That looks more open. Swung on, back to Olsen at 2. Short, throws back to 1 in time, does not get the bounce from Jenkins. There's a Condo's kind of threw a kind of interesting ball at him. I think took 2 bounces and got away from the first baseman, Jenkins. Yeah, he's generally an outfielder.
Yeah. Maybe that's one of those ones you just kind of hold on to. But.
For the Ligers at second base, number 4, Casey Ness.
He got a single in his first at bat, and
Casey Ness
got forced out at home.
Wells now takes a look in. Runner at second. An error throw. He's got on second. Wells again is a 6-foot lefty. Loves the pitching on the very end of the rubber. The reason why you want to see pitcher, a lot of times they throw that 3/4, so you see that arm more stretched out. That was a good strike right there. Good two-seamer. 1-1 here with 2 down.
Cut that edge real nice.
Wells takes a peek over at second. Comes the pitch. This one going to be swung on. Going to be a blooper in left field. Lucer's able to run up on it. Wind caught my board once again like it did last week. Scared me. So at the this is the end of the top of 2. Score so reads 0-0, but Lucer with a good running in. He had kid at speed. I think it was going to die out there. But score is 0-0 as we go to the bottom two. Be back in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. It's the first City Showdown. Now it's in my head every time now because of you, Bruce.
I think it's because they named it that.
Ah.
If we get a big Ern McCracken, like look-alike, to walk out there with a rose.
Batting 6 for the Blue Ox in center field, number 55, Henry Halachek.
We have 0 stats on him.
Henry, I know he's been here a few times, but never, I don't think he's actually played a game yet. First game this year. Maybe a first Townball game as well, too. First pitch is going to be.
Lefty, no batting gloves?
Another one, no batting gloves. Comes the pitch, gets one. Oh, late on that one, but did get a piece of it. 1-1.
Go grip it and rip it.
Pitch swung on, good check swing. Did he go? No. Ooh. He tried to peel and realized there's no other ump down there.
Yep. Yeah, go to the first base coach. He's gonna say no.
2-1 now. Pitch. There's a strike. I just love how he appealed and no one's there. Just peels back to the original ump.
It's probably
so like used to it, like seeing somebody. So I get that. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be a good pitch. A little off speed from Nelson. That's his first, I believe, his first strikeout. Second strikeout.
First. That is correct. First.
Okay.
My bad.
The left fielder, number 22, Brandon Lucier.
Now Lucier's up. Bemidji kid himself. One down as we're in the bottom of 2 here.
Brandon Lucier's batting .375 with 3 hits, 2 singles, and a double, 3 RBIs. No walks and no strikeouts.
Last year cut his season just a little bit short with an injury. I don't know, it was throwing injury or was it? I think
it was on the running the base. No, throwing. Okay. I remember it being I thought it was running the bases, but.
Last pitch was a foul. 0-2 now with 1 down. Comes the pitch up high. 1-2. This one now outside again. A curveball did not curve too well.
It did not bend.
It bent, but it didn't really bend the right way. It didn't bend it like Beckham. Wrong sport. Pitch, another one outside, not catching the zone. 3-2, full count, 1 down.
Don't worry, the Fast and the Furious is going by.
Yeah, they're going to rob a bank or something. Pitch swung on, going to be popped up to first. Haskin underneath it is going to catch this one in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8th for the Blue Ox at first base, number 12, Cody Jenkins.
Now it's going to be number 12. Cody Jenkins is the first baseman, right-hander. 2 down here. Comes the pitch. This one swung on out the left field. This one is going to be foul, and that was a missile out there, hit the green fence by the road. Yeah, you can get that door open now.
Yeah.
Okay, it does have pop. Comes the pitch. This one swung on. Ooh, hit the catcher. Bounced off his glove and went behind him.
Cody ain't scared to swing.
What did they say? Hit him?
How could it hit him when he swung?
Was him in the hands or something?
It doesn't matter if he swung. Okay, well, whatever.
Well, hit by the pitch then. Yeah. Put in the book as hit by the pitch, I guess.
Okay.
And Baz looks like Ump is out of baseballs right now, and he's getting a new set. Baz is going to give him some.
Right, that's right. If you swing, it's not a hit by pitch.
Right? Oh, he did go all the way around, so I don't know.
I guess I don't know my rules.
Two down here.
Condos is batting 167 with 1 hit and 1 run and 1 walk.
Comes the pitch, swung on. This is going to be out to center. Center fielder is going to take a couple steps to his left and sit underneath it. And that's going to do it for the second inning. Jacobson was underneath it. Ian Jacobson was underneath that one in center field. So at the end of 2, score still nothing. 0-0, nil. We'll go top of 3 here in just a couple seconds. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Trevin, pitcher from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving something cool and delicious? Head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. My name is Matt Geffre, and Bruce Legg is off to my left, crushing the stats pretty well tonight.
And Billie Jean is in our ears.
I love this good song.
Mason Omberg got on with an error from Trayvon Wells in the first inning. Well, error by the first baseman, Jenkins.
Mason Omberg.
Batting .214 on the season. Righty-lefty combo.
Check swing. Going to be a strike. That's tough.
What a curve.
So Wells will come set and throws. This one's going to be a strike again. Oh my, I thought it went a little bit low. We talked to what?
Oh, the free ball and strike thing that me and Travis Carruth were talking about.
Yeah. Swung on out to center field. Not able to get there. That thing took a weird spin, too. So a hit for the Ligers. That was a good
bad read by McKellick.
Yeah, McKellick just
kind of hung up in that wind and then
kept sailing on him.
Yeah. He took 2 steps in and then he immediately started running to the right. He just didn't have a chance after that. Here's the big bopper. Not the singer.
Oh, okay.
Their big hitter. And pretty much a stellar third baseman.
Yeah, we found out a couple times already today. Wells will take a look over at first. Now throws. This one going to be swung on out to foul territory. Over by the concessions. Can't see that far, Bruce.
It didn't hit the donuts.
Don't hit the donuts.
Don't hit the donuts. I wonder if that's how they get the holes in the donuts.
If I had the button bar for us for that, I might just put that in here. You and Travi both have good zingers.
Thank you.
0-1 here. Nobody's down yet for the Ligers. There's a strike. That strike zone's gotten pretty big now.
With a heater. He didn't want none of that business.
Trying to figure out why it's not picking up the.
1 run on 3 hits. There was 1 Bemidji error.
We'll just keep it right here until we get things fixed.
1 Bemidji 0.
Yeah, because right now it's not picking up anything, and I'm trying to figure out why. And of course, my mouse is. All right, so got it back. We got the USB mic fixed. Oh, thank you, Bruce, for that. Anyways, so with that being said, so Bruce will take a little break, and I am going to try to get this thing fixed again, and we will be back. Bruce, with the old.
That might have been the best baseball call Geffre's ever heard.
Yeah.
Nobody heard it.
No, but it's all right. So, yeah, we're back now. We got the audio issue fixed. We did have some issue there for a hot second. So, yeah, I had to make sure. Check on the old phone, too. So, anyways, our score, what you didn't read, or what you didn't hear, Bruce actually called 2 strikeouts as we were having audio issues a little bit ago. But 2 strikeouts for Trevin Wells. And, of course, we're in the middle of audio issues. So, we got that fixed. And now we're into the bottom of the bottom of 3 right now. Now we're going to have back to the top of the lineup.
Leading off for the Blue Ox, the home half of the 3rd.
So we're going to see Caleb Mankey, last time up, walked and got stranded at 3rd. They're in bottom of 3 here. First pitch going to be a ball. Connor Nelson's out there pitching. Nelson pitched, going to be swung on, going to be foul tip. Looks like he hit the ground and came back. All right, so we got our audio fixed, so that's good. I was worried about that. Caleb playing 3rd base. Also a pitcher as well, too. 4 hits so far for the Ligers and 1 for Bemidji. Curveball did not curve very well for Connor Nelson. Pitch swung on, going to be popped up into foul territory. First baseman underneath it for the Ligers, and that's the first out for the bottom of the 3rd. Yes, Tyler, hopefully you fixed it. Sounds like it's back, but issues. I don't know why I had issues. That's the first time I had issues with this mode. Now it's going to be Hunter Olson. Hunter Olson last time singled into right between 1st and 2nd. Little worm burner through. Curveball going to be a strike. Hunter Olson is generally a second baseman playing short today. Pitch swung on, going to get over to 3rd shortstop on the hop. Throws to 1st in time with a 2nd out.
Batting 3rd for the Blue Ox, the right fielder, number 13, Cody Rutledge.
I probably should write down stuff too, by the way. No, it could be Cody Rutledge. Last time, he grounded out to third base. Pitch a little bit up high. 1-0, 2 down. Yeah, again, apologize for the feed that kind of went silent for that half inning. Good strikeout calls that, unfortunately, you guys missed from Bruce. Comes a pitch from Connor Nelson outside. 3-0 here, 2 down for the Ox. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be a strike. Kind of gave it to him. Comes a pitch from Connor Nelson. This one's going to be fouled, and St. John's try to maybe get a hand on it. Bruce, I tried to do your book. I almost forgot, to be honest.
It's okay. So 2 outs?
We do have 2 outs. Said I almost forgot. Comes the pitch. This one going to be swung on right past the third baseman. Cody's getting out with a single. Cody's kind of limping a little bit. He's playing in right field today, and generally plays this normal, not playing his normal center field.
Catcher number 31, Maz Zolke.
That's Zolke now up.
Whoa.
Someone hitting the diesel.
Yeah.
Somebody thinks they're cool. First pitch is going to be a ball. By the way, the chat does work on our YouTube page, as Tyler Condos has messaged us earlier.
Nice.
So glad we did that.
Does Tyler have any ideas about the red wall?
Oh, yeah, I'll throw it out there. If you have any ideas of what you should call the red wall.
The chain
left
monster?
Field, the chain monster.
The
Bemidji Great Wall.
That's the buffet. You go there.
The Great Wall. No. Wrong thing.
Oh.
1-1 here, 2 down. Ligers are 4-3 in the year. The Ox are 1-1. Comes the pitch. This one swung on. Good curveball to get Baz thinking. He wanted all of that one.
Grounded out to the third baseman in his last at bat. 5-3.
Comes the pitch. That one, oof. That's tough to lay off.
You can tell we're from northern Minnesota. That one, oof.
Oof. I'm not from northern Minnesota. You're more northern than I am.
Yeah, but you've been here long enough where you went, oof.
Yeah, I mean, you got me on that one. Comes the pitch, curveball right back to the first
Barehand.
baseman. Try to barehands it. Underhands it to first in time.
He Henry Rowan-Gardner that one.
Good pull. That was good. He underhanded it back to the first baseman. So we'll go at the end of 3. We'll go to the top of the 4th here, as we have 7 innings here for these games this weekend. Our score reads 1-0 in favor of the Ligers. We'll be back here in a couple seconds. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is first baseman Basil Zalke from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Game 1 of the first City Showdown.
Showdown.
After this one's going to be the Wahpeton Wahppers versus the Bemidji Bucks. Great game for that one.
The Young Bucks.
They've been playing very well this year.
4-1 are the Bemidji Bucks.
So Wells is still out there. Bruce, I'm still sorry about what happened earlier with your calls and nobody heard it.
That's okay. I felt good about it. It was the greatest call of baseball that nobody's ever heard.
No.
It's unfortunate.
Fortunate, really.
Yeah, fortunate. Thank you. No, it's
Yeah.
For the Ligers.
And then, of course, my mouse died for mine. I'm happy you had a mouse.
Yeah.
Here,
I actually have batteries.
I had AAAs. I thought these were double.
Oh.
Sorry.
Can't remember what happened with that guy from the Grumpy Old Men Festival. He got me both, so they're probably somewhere in my bag.
Maybe tomorrow we'll get them.
I can look. I bet you there's a AAA battery in my bag.
I need a AA.
I bet you there's both.
It works too.
Thank you.
Thank you, unnamed source,
Yeah.
or unnamed guy.
Unnamed guy. He did get his shirt, though.
He did. 2-0 here.
Which is probably that's like $20 worth of batteries. It's like $6 worth of shirt for me. So.
Let's go. Oof. Outside, 3-0.
It's got to be our new ball call.
Oof.
By the way, stop. You're a little too close in there.
My hands are cold.
Yeah, now I can tell you're from South Dakota.
Here comes a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be a strike.
Caught the outside edge.
Gavin Jacobs is a first baseman? Catcher, sorry.
He's the one that almost ate the...
oh, that's right. You're right. There's a
you.
strike.
I am a righty.
Full count.
In his first at-bat, he got a walk, but was forced out.
Comes a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be swung on. You're going to die into the outfield, short outfield. So another hit for the Ligers. Talking to their manager before the game, it's a lot of young kids on this one. A lot of young guys, a lot of young faces.
The 235 Kulik got on with an error and made his way to second base in his first at bat. Right-handed hitter.
Comes a pitch from Wells. There's a strike. Fell right. I think clipped that bottom zone.
You know, talking about what I was talking to you about earlier in the game about what he says in a mound visit, it seemed to work because the bases were loaded and then they got out of it with no runs scored in that first one.
Right on. It's going to be over that Olsen gets one at 2 and in time for a double play.
Double play. 6-4 to 3 equals 2. Well done, gentlemen.
A good double play right there. Helps them out a lot.
Top of the order for the Ligers at second base. Number 4, Casey Ness.
Casey Ness back up. Top of the order for the Ligers.
He has got a single, and he flew out to left field. There was a great play by Brandon Lucier out there fighting the wind. Was able to corral that one.
Comes a pitch from Wells.
I believe both of his hits. I think his first hit was to left field, so he likes to go opposite field here.
Well, Joe Mauer-esque.
Wish I could yell that out there. We should get like a loudspeaker. We could just be like, he's going left.
Comes a pitch from Wells. This one out to right field.
Then he just...
Rutledge trying to fight the sun. Does get it, so ends that half inning. Ends the top of the fourth and we go to the bottom. Our score does read 1-0 in favor of the Ligers. Back here in a couple seconds to listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Hiller, infielder from the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this grilling season with a home run from Angie's Acres in Aiken, Minnesota. Knock it out of the park with 100% Wagyu steaks, juicy, tender, and full of flavor. Round the bases with premium poultry, all natural ground beef, farm fresh veggies, and more. Whether you're firing up the grill before the big game or cooking for the whole team, Angie's Acres has the lineup you need. Call 218-515-3890 or find them on Facebook. Angie's Acres, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Game 1 of this doubleheader. We go 7 innings for this one. As we're now in the bottom of the 4th. Good song, too, by the way, to come back to.
Remember that we built this city on first City Showdowns.
I love that. It's good.
Thank you. Landon Hansen is leading us off. He flew out to the second baseman in his first at bat, ending the first inning.
DH number 26, Landon Hansen.
Landon Hansen is
he has been the big hitter for the Ox this season. 1 home run, 6 RBIs, batting .333.
Pitch going to be down low in the dirt.
Do you ever think it was too slow when it's down low?
Nah, sometimes.
Sometimes. That's the I don't care. The Geffre version of I'm not listening.
So Nelson comes set, throws, and this one's going to be a good fastball. 2-1 now.
This guy just gets it and he throws it. He doesn't take much time at all.
Mm-hmm. Pitch swung on, going to be fouled near the dugout for the Ligers.
Do you think they got it from Napoleon Dynamite?
Should ask him. Nah, they've been around for a
Or
time.
do you think they've ran into a Liger?
In DL? You never know.
No.
2-2 here. Pitch swung on. Going to be out to center field. That one is going to be right to the center fielder. Takes a couple steps in. 1 down. Landon gave that one a ride a bit.
They got the wind's definitely. It's blowing in.
Blowing in for sure now. So Henry steps back in, playing center field today.
He struck out to start off the top of the second inning, and that's the only stats we have for this lefty. No batting gloves wearer.
He did show bunt.
I do love the number, though. Double nickels.
Aw. Pitch swung on over top of that one. 0-2 with 1 down.
He ain't scared to swing the bat like that.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
Nope.
Squirt. You're going to swing. Ooh, it's a
ball.
That's a ball.
I love it how you're like, that's a ball.
Okay.
You used to be a pitcher.
I know. That's inside. Almost got it. Almost wore that one. 2-2. Yeah, the pitcher in me is like, oh, well.
Give me that one.
Should give me that one. You might as well. Pitch this one outside, 3-2, full count.
What should you do here? Should go back inside or
back inside?
Back inside.
100%.
Get in on those hands.
Yeah, if you're
See,
gonna.
this guy's got more of an open batting stance. Look at that.
I see that. Comes a pitch. This one's gonna be off speed.
Bender.
Get him.
Yeah.
Good bender from Connor Nelson.
It's a second strikeout.
Batting 7th for the Blue Ox, the left fielder, number 22, Brandon Lucier.
Who now steps in, going to be the left fielder, Brandon Lucier.
He flied out to the first baseman in his first at bat, and on the season, Brandon.
That one's going to be a foul ball. Wow, that was just
375 for the season. Can't even get through the stats.
Sorry,
that's okay. Oh, it's not your fault.
That one, even the Jacobs, the third baseman, even looking, is like, you can tell where you hit. I thought that. Ooh, that's tough.
Also, it was just barely foul.
Barely foul.
I at Emma's softball game the other day, a ball went over to the base, and the umpire called it foul.
And what'd you say, Bruce?
I didn't say anything because they're teenagers, so yeah. I didn't yell at them.
Okay,
the umpire wasn't, but you know we're there to have fun.
Comes the pitch. This one's going to be low. One.
I love the. This one's going to be. It's like the drama in it all.
Swung on, going to be out to
Get to the gap.
Left field. This one's going to die. And Lucier's going to go with the single. Again, Fast and the Fierce is out here.
You think they're taking laps?
They're casing the joint.
Yeah. What do you think that last one was? Did you just like
stuck it in gear, couldn't get it out?
Yeah.
First baseman, number 12, Cody Jenkins.
Jenkins now up.
We called his first at bat hit by a pitch, but I don't really know.
This was interesting.
That was interesting.
He did take a good hack at a ball. Went screaming to the foul territory. Ball a little low.
See, that's bad as a catcher. Your pitcher shouldn't be jumping for the ball, right? You know, as a pitcher, you wanted to just sit there right on the rubber.
Yeah.
Not kind of rubber. Sicko.
Back over the first, Lucier. Lucier's not going anywhere. You're my John Kruk, you know that?
Thank you. I kind of, you know what? I'm not as tall, but I am as portly.
1-0, 2 down. Comes a pitch. This one's going to be down in the dirt. Ball gets away. Lucier on his horse, going to get to second base. I'll go wild pitch.
I'll say pass ball.
Pass ball, okay.
If that guy had any stank on that and it got to the outfield, that'd have been sweet, but it just seemed like it died. I think the wind helped, honestly, them on that one, because when he threw it, it just died.
Yeah.
And the second baseman was able to corral that one, because that looked like it was heading to left center field.
Like I said, the wind's blowing in.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch. This one. Strike. Oof. Wanted all of that one.
We're just calling everything oofs.
Now it's there now.
It's oofs.
Everything's oof.
It's ball, strike, second miss.
Nelson takes a peek back over at second. Ball outside. 3-1, 2 down.
You tell he doesn't really trust what he's throwing because he's overthrowing it and it's sailing. Because you can tell that he's like, when he's going over the top, he wants that to be a curveball. You can see it, but it's just he's overthrowing it.
Another curveball outside.
Tried.
And it's going to be a walk for Jenkins.
He's flying open. You can tell that he's just not trusting his stuff.
Blue Ox. The second baseman, number 10, J.D. Condos.
J.D. Condos is now up.
What the hell? He's batting 167 with one hit so far this year and flew out to center field in his first at bat.
First pitch going to be a strike. Swinging on that one.
Shorten up. This guy's going to throw high and outside and just poke that sucker to right field because he's going to try to throw that curveball again. It's flying high and wide.
Pitch down low.
And then he said, F you, Bruce Legg.
Spit on that one. 1-1, 2 down here.
Douchebag in the box. Idiot. Yeah. That's why you have a Neanderthal ridge. You're in the box, not playing.
Comes a pitch. This one. Check swing. Not going.
Good eye.
Those curveballs, lives and dies by them.
Oh, I don't think he's throwing one this at bat.
A couple. Last one just threw.
I think it's more like a slider. It went dove down and in. I mean,
there's a fastball. Going to be a strike. Ooh, right below the kneecaps.
Yeah.
3-1. Giving it to him.
He's like, we got games to go. Swing the bat.
Yeah. 2-2 down.
Can't even yell, hey, blue, because he's wearing red.
You know, sometimes we talk, Travis up here, we talk about the different colors. Swung on, going to be foul. That one's sailing. That one's going to be bouncing and bouncing. It's going to make its way to the road, and it's going to roll its way over to next door to Slumberland.
This gentleman here's wearing a zippy hoodie from Target Field, which I have myself. Brought to you by Ford.
Free ad.
Well, it says it on his arm.
Oh.
I have one as well.
Comes the pitch. This one's going to be over the first base. Never a doubt.
Right at their best player.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for the bottom of the fourth. A couple hits, though, for the Blue Ox.
No runs on one hit.
But the Ligers still lead 1-0. Be back here for the top of the fifth. You listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a better deal on your favorite drink? Head over to Northern Liquor at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. Why pay more at the city-run liquor store when you can save big right here? We've got lower prices, unbeatable selection, and a team that knows exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's beer, wine, spirits, we've got you covered without breaking the bank. Also, Northern Liquor has been voted best liquor store in Bemidji. Northern Liquor, your one-stop shop for saving and satisfaction. Stop in today and see why we're Bemidji's best-kept secret. Located at 3324 Bemidji Ave North. See you soon. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Coming from the Bemidji State University.
Security field.
Security field.
Ooh, Bass held onto that one. He wanted to fire it down. Saving it for later. We have Mason Omberg up to bat first.
For the Ligers in the top of the fifth.
Mason Omberg.
Shortstop number 3, Mason Omberg.
He's been on with an error and a single. He's also stolen a base. Right-handed hitter.
Well, still out there. We're in the top of 5 here. Pitch. Ooh, good strike.
He looked like he tried to stick his elbow to get hit by that pitch. That was a strike.
Nah, I don't like when people do that.
No. Be better.
Do better.
Oh, we got the crotch rockets coming back.
Comes the pitch from Wells. This one's going to be outside.
He definitely does stick to that left side of the rubber, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, long arms, you just big 3/4 swing. Good strikeout again for Trevin Wells. That is number 3 for him on the day.
I lied 2.
Not 2. Okay, thank you.
My bad. I got to flip to the other side.
Thanks, Bruce.
No problem. Sorry.
Wells throws one in the dirt to Baz.
This is their number 1 hitter, Jacob Thomas, who's been on with a walk and a single. He has an RBI.
This one actually might be Mason Omberg. Yeah.
It shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't strike out.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, oh. You made it seem like, I'm sorry, Bruce.
That's okay. It's 2 and 2. Now
there's a strikeout. Now we got it. Now we can say 3.
So we already got the stats for number 11.
Got
Jacob Thomas. We just knew it. You just knew it. You just knew it was
saw
going
it.
to happen.
There's a reason why we're the semi-pro sports talk.
You've been on social media. Did you see what the Cubs did yesterday?
Oh, Justin, yeah.
I
like that.
The belt buckle.
I do like that.
That was funny. Yeah, he's been on both times today, and he has an RBI. He has the 1 run of this game. Well, drove in the 1 run of this game. He has 3 home runs this year. A robust. I forget what it is. It's like 500 or something like that, though.
Comes a pitch from Wells. This one going to be smoked out to left field. This one's going to couple hops over the Lucier at left, and he's going to turn around at first. I almost thought about taking the second. It's about a quarter way to second.
536 average. It's only going up.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
Batting fourth for the Ligers. First baseman, number 12, Justin Hoskins.
Justin Hoskins now up.
Batting .240 this year. Got 3 RBIs, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Right-handed hitter.
1 down for the Ligers. Now they have 6 hits on the ball game so far. Pitch from Wells, good curveball, going to be a strike. Hits that very bottom outside corner. Wells now takes a look over at first. Comes the pitch, swung on, going to be popped up. Foul territory going to be behind us. Don't know where it's going. Don't know if it hit a car. Still bouncing, still rolling.
Rolling.
They're going to land safely into the cemetery. Giving only one person or one player that has got any points, 100 points for hitting a vehicle, and that was, now I can't think of his name.
The Knack.
The Knack, yep. For the Bucks, he got 100 points for hitting a moving vehicle. We don't
condone that.
But if it happens, it happens. If it turns out to be a game, it's a game. Ball's going to roll to Olsen in time. May get one. Does get one. Does not get the second one. That one's thrown away by Condos.
Is safe?
No, he's out. Now we're just throwing the ball around.
That guy's out at second.
Okay, I thought so too. The ump's going to say he was out at second. Error on the throw. A couple errors on the throw. So I believe 2 down. Baz saying 2 down. I'm saying 2 down. They're going to have a talk. So it is 2 down.
Batting fifth for the Ligers, the DH, number 22, Tristan Wimmer.
So error on the throw.
That's exactly what I just put. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Comes a pitch from Wells. Takes a peek over at second.
He's 0 for 2 today.
Strike. Outside corner, doesn't like it.
Struck out and dribbled. And when I say dribbled, not a basketball. He rolled that ball to Wells.
It's going to be
And
Brandon.
he Rowan Garden it to Baz Zolke.
Brandon Johnson's up, by the way. Number 27.
They must have changed because it should be Wimmer.
22.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It is 22. It is 22. It looks like a 7 from that.
Fudger.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Failed you.
Not your good.
1-1 here, 2 down. Wimmer up. Get this wide the Semi-Pro Sports Talk. And Sports Radio. And Sports Play-by-Play as well, too. Comes a pitch. This one's going to be 8 in the dirt. No. None. Nobody scored.
No, just one for the whole game.
Oh, okay.
That guy didn't score. He was out at second.
All right, so we got everything figured out. Two one here, 2 down. Wells takes a look over at second. Pitch going to be in the dirt. I know it's in the dirt because I saw the dirt fly, Bruce.
Dynamite drop in, Matthew.
I'm trying, you know.
That's why your parents gave you the middle name Angelica, because you are
not really.
perceptive in that way.
Oh, big word for you. 3-1 here, 2 down.
For me. Maybe for you.
Comes a pitch. This one, strikeout.
Foul tipped it?
I don't know. Ump said strike. He did not say foul tip.
Okay, so he gets to advance. Hoskins is making his way around the bag on errors.
3-2 with 2 down. Now, the ump's all by himself as well, too. We got to throw that out there. Yeah. If you don't know, he's by himself out here.
That's still his call, though, no matter what.
Yeah, it is, but still, we don't have any help anywhere else for anything else. Swung on. Good strikeout for Trevor Wells. That's number 4 for him on today's game.
1 hit, number 3, Blue Ox errors.
3 errors on that one. Oof, that's a tough one right there.
Score still remains.
Score's going to be 1-0 still as we go to the bottom of the 5th here, as we want to call the old 7th inning stretch, 5th inning stretch. Back here in just a little bit, you'll listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Batter up, Bemidji. When it comes to smoking barbecue, Fozzie's knocks it out of the park. From slow smoked ribs to pulled pork piled high, Fozzie's Barbecue is Minnesota's MVP of flavor. You can smell that hickory smoke from first base to the outfield. Swing by after the game or bring the whole team. Fozzie's serves up Grand Slam portions with all-star taste, located right here in Bemidji, where every bite is a home run.
Fozzie's Smoking Barbecue, Minnesota Nice with Major League flavor. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre alongside Bruce Legg.
Leading off for the Blue Ox in the home half of the fifth. Third baseman, number 1, Caleb Mankey.
Mankey's now up. Mankey, like I said, generally a pitcher. Also plays a lot of third base as well, too.
He has walked and went 4 to 3, so he's 0 for 1.
There we go.
0 for
First pitch is going to be a strike, a little bit inside, so it counts.
When I took that bathroom break, you put the 4 to 3 in the wrong inning, so that it kind of threw me for a loopy.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's my fault.
I scribbled it out a bit.
Yeah.
My bad. I'll do better next time. I don't take book anymore. Pitch swung out back to the pitcher. Catch it. Wow. Quick reflex like a cat.
Unbelievable. He was trying to get out of the way, and his glove got in the way of that ball.
Even better play.
Dude, it looked like he was in the Matrix. All right? He was bending over it, and then his glove just kind of. If he planned to do that, he's a better person than all of us. Okay? What a play. What a play.
Now it's going to be Hunter Olson, shortstop. There's a pitch. Going to be up high. Going to be a ball.
Hunter has singled, and he's 1 for 2.
Pitch going to be swung on out to left field. It's going to fall.
2 for 3.
Hunter Olson get on base again.
Up in that batting average. Well, keeping that batting average at 500. Holy man, I still can't believe that pitcher caught that ball. Like I'm still in shock.
The right fielder, number 13, Cody.
I don't think his Mr. Anderson was the batter. It was Mankey, so that was unbelievable.
Now it's going to be Cody Rutledge, right fielder today. It's a pitch, curveball.
1 for 2.
Going to hit the corner.
Wind's kind of died down now. It's perfect time for Cody to go Yahtzee.
Comes the pitch, throw back over the first. Nothing's happening.
Ooh.
You ever had a hit a ball trick done on you?
No, I haven't played baseball since I was like 6th grade.
I had that happen to me my first year back playing Townball. And
did it work?
Oh, they got me.
Nice.
It was not good. Pitch going to be in the dirt. Going to catch an able to hang on to it. Bounces away from him. Now
that's a pass ball. Right?
Pass ball, yep. And Cody Rutledge, Hunter Olson's going to advance to second base.
Cody's going to tie it up. At least.
Calling it?
I'm calling it.
Calling it? All right. Put anything on it? Pride.
Shot.
No. Wow. Pitch swung on out to left field. This one is going to be foul. Wow.
It was close. Close.
Yeah. That would have been interesting. I would have saved that as a highlight, too.
Yeah.
Cody Rudd sitting down on 1 and 2 here with 1 down for the Ox. Olson on second here. We are in the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, come on, Lefty. Bring that back. Bring that nonsense back inside. Let's see what he does with it.
Connor Nelson still pitching for the Ligers.
Oh, he got
curveball.
See?
Curveball away. 2 and 2.
Yeah, he ain't bringing that back inside.
You don't think so?
No, there's no way. He about hit the DNR. He went about CVS on that one.
Comes the pitch. Swung on. This one in left field. He kind of reached on that one.
See, that's what I was talking about. He's like to stick outside. You just shorten up your poke it to right field.
Mm-hmm.
But you hit the ball that far, you got
Batting fourth for the Blue Ox, the catcher, number 31.
So Bazolke is going to be now hitting for the Ox. 2 down for them as we're on the bottom of the 5th.
0 for 2 Bazes today. Coming out of a slump right now. More of an open stance, Lefty.
Pitch swung on back to the netting. I was ready for it.
You were.
Perfect position. Boom.
That's why you played Townball right there.
Yep, ready for it all times.
Cat-like reflexes.
I was ready. Not like how Connor had it earlier, but that would have got me. I would have been dead.
Dead.
He's dead.
Died on impact. I don't care.
Cross him off then.
I don't think those are all the same movie, but it's
No,
fun.
they're not, but it's still the same
It's fun.
meaning.
It's fun. I mean, we're in Townball. If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? 0-1 here at the Baz. 2 down. Comes a pitch, curve ball. Maybe a ball.
Actually got that one to curve a little bit there.
It did. I thought that one snuck in.
Your pitcher, you always want him to sneak in.
Yep, you got me.
Dirty window watcher.
Pitch swung on, going to be fouled off. 1-2 here, 2 down. Again, if you haven't come down to the ballpark yet, you should.
We got the concessions going. We got a couple of food trucks here.
That Mack truck looks elite.
Oh, the Mac. Okay, I was like, what are you trying to do? You trying to be a lot lizard or what?
No. Then this one's going to be swung out to right field. This one's going to drop. And we're going to have Hunter Olsen's going to fly around third and get around. Now we're going to have a tie ball game here after that single RBI from Baz.
That brings up the DH for the Blue Ox, number 26, Landon Hansen.
Landon Hansen now at the DH.
0 for 2.
This would be a strike. Oof. So I was writing down highlights. So Connor will come set. Takes a peek over at Baz at first. This one's going to be swung on. A little dribbled back to first. Hansen is going to be out at 2, but a new score. We are tied at 1 as we go top of the 6th. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You'll listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Caleb Manicky, catcher for the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to the Blue Ox baseball on Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving authentic Mexican flavor in Bemidji? Head over to Mi Rancho, your go-to spot for fiesta and delicious dishes and drinks. Join us for a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day of the week. But guess what? Sunday and Wednesday are extra special at Mi Rancho. That's right. Sunday and Wednesday, we turn up the heat with happy hour all day long. Savor our mouth-watering appetizers and sip on ice-cold margaritas without breaking the bank. Spice up your day at Mi Rancho in Bemidji. Let's make every hour a happy hour together. Mi Rancho, where flavors of Mexico come alive.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre alongside Bruce Legg. Good song.
It's been playing bangers.
Good songs. Better.
Be better if the Blue Ox were leading.
I like that, but we're still tied though.
We're tied after Baz got that RBI. Kind of got on that early season slump to get that first RBI.
Does have a rocket though, but
yeah.
just Condos had a jump to the sky for that one.
He's honing it in. He's honing it in. Ian Jacobson is going to lead off the top of the 6th for the Ligers. He is 1 for 2 with a single. And he's part of the dribbling crew in the first inning.
Dribbling crew?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The 2 batters that just dribbled it back to
Oh,
Wells.
yep, got it.
We got a couple of Rowan Garners in this situation in this game, you know.
We do.
Roto-Readers.
Roto-Readers. Great movie. Kennedy likes that movie, by the way, too. Pitch swung on, going to be fouled off to the right. This one is close to the fence. Old lady wasn't even looking. Like that one day where that old man got hit.
Hey, I mean, how many points is that?
No, we're not counting people.
Dude, it almost hit me the one time.
Yeah, you're walking.
Poof, like, whoa. Got to pay attention when you're at the ballpark.
Yeah, pay attention. 0-1.
Put your phones down. Enjoy the scenery.
Pitch inside. Oh, good to give him anyways. Strike.
Yeah, I knew that before you did.
You did. Congratulations.
He's giving that inside pitch.
Do you want a cookie? Maybe
You
one of
have
those? Oh, the Dirty Dough over there has some pretty good cookies.
You better
and
go
such.
get me one because you said you want a cookie, and I said yeah. So
Yeah.
now you owe me one.
I'll get you one.
Dirty bastard.
Pitch could it be outside 1-2?
Say bastard.
Well, top of 6 here. Tie score 1-1.
Of course, we're going to go into extra innings.
That would happen.
No, we're not.
Pitch going to be swung. Foul.
Just hit his toe. Yeah. Didn't like that.
Bazzi, he's like, yeah, I like that. Do that same pitch.
Yeah.
Ump making sure he has he's good to go.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Comes a pitch from Wells. This is going to be, good strikeout. It's number 5 for Traven Wells. That off-speed stuff has been very good today.
Left fielder, number 13, Reed Levinson.
He is struck out twice, looking both times, by the way.
So Wells, once again, will try to see if he can get himself a good spot. This one's going to be poked out to right field. Rutledge is going to get to it. Is going to throw it in. Man, Rutledge might be hurting out there. He's not running fast.
He didn't have to win that one. He got there. He got exactly where he needed to be. Maybe he was just trying to lull him into trying his own.
Maybe.
Catcher number 19, Gavin Jacobson.
Gavin Jacobs now up, or Jacobson
1 for
now up.
1 with a walk, a single and a walk. He hasn't made it past first base, though.
Okay.
And he almost ate the backstop here.
Yeah, first inning, second inning. Comes a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be around the corner. Ball. I think some umps close their eyes when a ball gets too close, or they blink or wrong.
You
Or
pitchers.
I'm just saying. I think they do.
It's never you. It's always me.
Pitch could be a strike. 1-1 here.
My favorite is Horner the other day goes, "You're having a bad day. You're gone." You got tossed for saying that. I can't even swear at him. It's Bush League.
1-1 here with 1 down for the Ligers. Good strike right there. Good. That was a fastball, just kept tailing out.
I don't know why he was running. He was running as he swung on that one to the left.
I feel like you would have done that too. Swung and
Eat my shorts.
Whoa, calm down, Bart Simpson.
Yeah, thank you. Choke you like Homer.
Whoa. We're on the show. Show title. Comes a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be over top of that one, maybe, and fouled it, luckily. One and 2 here with 1 down. Score still tied at 1 as we're in the top at 6.
You're a Townball player. How much beer did these guys drink tonight after the first game? Is it not much? Are they locked in athletes, or are they here to have a good time?
I usually don't drink till after my games.
Yeah.
That one's going to be up high.
Well, I mean, after this game. You mean
yeah.
all the games?
No. Depends. Tournaments are a little
That's
different.
normally what you wear.
Tournaments are a little different, though.
Yeah.
2-2 here with 1 down. Wells now pitch throws. Off-speed pitch going to be foul. Staying alive, the old BGs.
Hell of a curveball on that one. He was really late. He fouled that one off. That was a survival tactic, like you just so eloquently stated the BGs.
Eloquently.
I don't know what word that is, but we can.
Yep, sounds right.
We can start using it.
We should start using it. We can throw Scott and Dustin off by just start saying weird names. Pitch swung on, going to be popped up in foul territory. Baz under it, trying to find it in the Ligers dugout as Baz took a slide into He did slide. Slid into the dugout. He's all right. Big horse that he is.
Can't use that.
He is a big horse.
You can't car, Ruth said you can't use
I don't care what Travis said. What is he going to do? Text me later?
Yeah.
Old man style and yell at me?
He does know where you live. So.
He does know where I live. You're not wrong.
Look out your window one day and he's there.
Him and his stash. 2 and 2 here, the one down.
Hunting you down.
I do like his stash. It's a good stash.
God, stop hitting on the man.
Whoa, I'm not. I'm just saying. Comes a pitch from Wells. This one's going to be swung on foul. Once again, this one is going to be, don't know. See if anybody's going to win any points.
Gavin is.
Did it hit any vehicles, gentlemen? Oh, did it hit vehicles? We're counting that? Oh.
Look at this guy. He's not. This is not an easy strikeout here. He's staying alive. He's falling off those late ones.
Pitch swung on. Going to be over to Hunter Olsen. Nope. Going to give it to Mankey. Gets one. Not in time for the second one. Mankey throw over to second. And Condo's a little late on the. A little late of getting it, and then didn't really have a chance to get it over the first.
Andrew Kulik.
Kulik now up.
On with an error, so he is 0 for 2. He actually grounded into a double play, which was very delightful.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah.
2 down here for the Ligers. Pitch going to be strike. Thank you there, Bruce. Better eyes than I do today, huh? Just today.
I got hungry eyes.
Ooh, speaking of hungry. 2 food trucks here, and also the concession stand as well is open. If you want to get some, might as well. And also, if you're looking for other foods, Angie's Acres and Fozzie Smoking Barbecue and Mi Rancho as well, too.
Yeah, Angie's Acres is more of a planned out deal. You know,
great food.
Fozzie's is right now. You go there, go get it.
Mi Rancho, great stuff.
Get a margarita.
Get 2.
You know, live a little.
Get 1 margarita.
Get that big old bowl.
And then get 2 margaritas and see what happens.
Yeah.
Pitch going to be in the dirt.
Does that sound like?
Yep, that's
one margarita.
Yep, that's what I was going with. I was hoping you would catch on. I didn't want to keep going. I didn't want to say the other parts. I just want to hope
Why
you
not?
just Why not? Okay, PJ.
I eat difficult I eat difficult margaritas for breakfast.
I bet you do. Jade is proud of you.
Oh, thanks. Nobody eats a margarita.
What?
Douche nozzle.
2 and 1 here. 2 down. Comes a pitch. This one's going to be swung on. Going to be picked up by Mankey. Not able to get this. Hunter also bobbled it. Not in time to not in time at all. No throw.
I can't really call that an error.
Yeah, you're going to call it an error. That's tough.
That brings us back to the top of the order for the Ligers. Second baseman, number 4, Casey Ness.
Casey, now back to the top lineup. It's going to be Casey Ness, the second baseman.
1 for 3. Single, and he's flown out twice.
We're in top of 6 here, but runners on first and second. Pitch, low.
And away.
Oh, Wells out there pitching. 5 strikeouts so far for him today. Wells now guns, fires. This one's going to be bounced, gets away from Baz. So Wells gets a little pass ball action, so runners are going to advance to second and third.
Yeah, get rid of that baseball.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That's what it was. It's the baseball fault.
It's dumb.
Looking down at the batting cage, you see that the Bucks and Wahpeton Wahppers are warming up, getting their hits in. Of course, we're going to have that game after this one concludes. Love doubleheaders. They're always great.
Guy's got a sweet jacket.
That is a sweet jacket. I was going to say something, too. That's a sweet jacket.
He's definitely alumni with a jacket like
100%.
that. Yeah.
He's from here.
He's a doctor or something.
He's too cool for us.
Got great hair, too.
Pitch from Wells. This one's going to be fouled back. This one might have a chance for a vehicle. Does not. Takes 1 hop into the cemetery.
All right. Again, we don't condone.
We don't condone it, but if it happens.
What if it hits a crotch rocket? Like, how many points is that?
I'll give him 1,000. Normal vehicles, 100,000 for a crotch rocket. This one's going to be swung on over to Jenkins at first, able to handle the glove. This one bounces off. Not one, but 2 runs are going to score for the Ligers. Bass able to handle that one. And now runner's going to get past second. Now he's going to get to third, and he's going to hold on to it. So 2 runs are going to
E3.
Oh, E3, yeah. So 2 runs are going to score for the Ligers. That's a tough. Oof.
Bad hop.
Well, bad hops will do that, and I don't know if just because the sun's starting to come down at that angle, and Jenkins down able to hit off the side of the glove and then bounced over Condos.
That's just in that no man's zone. You know, does the first baseman keep going? Does he go back? And he doesn't play first base all the time here for the Ox. So
I always thought
Condos doesn't play second here all the time for the
correct.
Ox too, so.
When I play first, I mean, if I'm not fast, so I usually let my second baseman get it because there's no way I'm able to make that stop.
Yeah, but you got a runner coming to home, so you want to try to make the play. It's early in the season.
I get it, but then if you lead them off, and then you're kind of like you said, no man's land.
I get why you went for it, but also you got to be disciplined and try to stick to the bag, because then if Condos gets it, you got a chance to get him at first and get out of the inning.
2-1 now with 2 down. Well, still out there pitching. This one's going to be swung on. And a snag by Hunter Olsen. Just reached out there and just, come in, Hunter Olsen at short just snagging it. But 2 runs will come across for the Ligers as we will go to the bottom of the 6th here.
Score now reads.
So 3-1 is now our score in favor of the Ligers. We'll be back here in a few seconds. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Cody Rutledge, center fielder for the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Craving something cool and delicious? Head to the Blue Ox Soda Shop in the Bemidji Mall. We've got the fizz you're looking for. Classic sodas, dirty sodas, refreshing fizzy lemonades, and creamy Italian sodas. Hungry? We've got snacks, sandwiches, and juicy third-pound Minnesota beef burgers made fresh. Try our Boss Cheeseburger, just $5.49. So grab your friends and follow the flavor. Only at the Blue Ox Soda Shop inside the Bemidji Mall.
Blue Ox Soda Shop. Be the boss of your thirst. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. As we're now at the bottom of the 6th. Good song. More Brad Paisley for us.
Starting off with
Leading
Henry
off
McCallick.
the bottom half of the 6th for the Blue Ox. Center fielder number 55, Henry McCallichuk.
McCallichuk, yeah, that too. He struck out both times he's been up to the bat. But he ain't scared to swing at the shillelagh against his lefty.
That's a pitch from Nelson. Could be a ball.
Held off on that one.
This one swung on. Going to be in foul territory.
Door doesn't stay open. So
No, and plus it gets really windy and loud on that end. That one's going to be a miss, so 2-1.
Nelson, don't mess around. Oh, somebody made a puking sound out there.
Not happy.
It's unfortunate. One thing I like to mention, there's a lot of kids here today.
There is. It's awesome. Good. Bring the kids out. There's this over top, man. I thought this is. I think
even as a not pitcher, it's like, where did that one miss? You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to keep it this straight. Trying to get full count here. Pitch swung on. Oh, got him on that one. The off-speed pitch. Henry will go down here on strikes. Now up, it's going to be Brandon Lucier, left fielder.
1 for 2.
Number 22, Brandon Lucier.
Got to second base on a pass ball after his single.
Comes the pitch. This one's going to be inside. Almost had his shins. There's another one. Ooh. That off speed is getting him. Comes the pitch from Nelson. That off speed is going to way outside. 2-1 now. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be now dribbled to third base. All-star over at third. Throws it to first in time. Jacob Thomas at third. Just a damn good hitter and also a damn good infielder, too.
For the Blue Ox, first baseman number 12, Cody Jenkins.
Cody Jenkins is now up.
He's walked twice.
A little bit of an open stance.
Yeah, a little bit.
Comes the pitch. Oof. The ball.
Our next game, I want our fans to, if they can
Count
comment, our over-under on oofs.
Check swing. He knew it, too. 1-1. There's a pitch. Going to be shot over the third base. Gets past the third baseman.
He's human.
He is human. Went right through the old glove. How many times do you look at your glove and be like, it's a glove's fault?
You got to blame the equipment. You got to blame the equipment. Always have to.
I've done it before, too. I'm like, oh, my glove fell apart, which literally did one time. Justin Prince used to work at Lakeland. He threw a pea missile at my glove and broke it.
Number 10, J.D.
0 for 2.
J.D. Condos is now up.
Flew out and grounded out.
Ooh, they gave him an error for that one? Ooh.
Ah, you should have had that. Should have had that.
Pitch going to be, ooh, a check swing.
Yeah, he's not.
Picks it up, throws over the first. And that's going to be an out. So our score still reads 3-1 in favor of the Ligers. But a couple of hits.
That looked Nolan Arenado-esque, the way he fielded that grounder through it. I don't like this guy.
Be back a little bit. We'll have the top of 7 cut up in just a little bit. Score still reads Ligers 3, Ox 1. Be back in a couple seconds.
Hey, this is second baseman Hunter Olson from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network. Now pitching for the Blue Ox, who is 22, Brandon Lucier. Trying to look, see where everybody else is at.
So that means Casey St. John is at first.
Condos is in left.
Cody Jenkins is at second, and Condos went from second to left field.
Make sure I write it on the board.
And Brandon Lucier this year's only pitched 1 inning, faced 4 batters, 9 pitches, and gave up 0 earned runs and walked 1 and struck out 1. Probably trying to take it slow after that injury he had last year,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't remember exactly what happened.
I think I felt like it was a pitching injury.
He brought the heat on that one.
Could be a ball on the outside. Lucier, Bemidji product as well, too. Swung on. Going to be popped up. Hunter Olsen on it. No, it's going to give away to the center fielder. He's going to be able to sit on that one. Lucier, a 5'8", maybe 9 right-hander. Again, a Bemidji product.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Hoskins.
Justin Hoskins now up for the Ligers. Comes a pitch from Lucier. This one's popped up in foul territory. Lucier was on his horse.
Proverbial
horse for that one.
Not proverbial.
No, not
Proverbial.
proverbial.
Just for the books, where did Thomas, did he ground out, fly out? I was flipping the books.
For the first out?
Yeah.
He flew out to center field. Sorry, I had to replay that one. There's a strike. Good speed right there. Lucier stands kind of more in the middle of the mound.
Oh, yeah.
Straight overhand. Straight fires over to the foul territory area. The manager and third base coach kind of like limboed his way out of that one.
Got a bunch of Keanu Reeves over here, huh?
You're right.
Dude, that pitcher that caught that ball.
Can't believe that.
I still think he was just trying to get out of the way, and his glove got in the way of catching that one. His glove got in the way. He was just trying to turn up, and his glove, as he did it,
It happened to happen. 0-2.
But, I mean, that's how he planned it out. That's what he's going to tell everybody.
0-2 with one down for the Ligers. Pitch going to be outside. 2-2, I believe. Get your new hat there from Chris. There's a swing, tip, foul, caught. And there's a strikeout for Brandon Lucier. Now up is going to be number 22, Tristan Wimmer. We'll see this. Well, I'll try this on later. We got new hats. That's what we're doing right now. Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Here, you take over. I'm gonna.
All right, we got 2 down and 1 ball. Lucier drops on the bunt, pops it up. It is foul. The umpire says, Baz, you don't need to throw it back to Lucier. I'll do it.
I'll bring the beers.
Yeah.
That's all I thought when you said that.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down.
Lucier, good fastball. Running. Or
running.
Running, just kept running. Pitch from Lucier. Ooh, got close. Weimer almost took one. 3-1 now, 2 down.
Weimer's got on with an error, and he struck out twice.
Comes the pitch. This one inside again. It's going to be a walk. First walk for Brandon Lucier tonight.
Batting 6th for the Ligers, center fielder number 10, Ian Jacobson.
Ian Jacobson.
1 for 3. A strikeout, a ground out. Again, a roller to Wells, and he's walked. Oh, that's incorrect.
Lucier comes set, swinging on that one. It's going to be a strike. A little late on it, too, by the way, too. The heat that he has behind it.
And you throw, that's what good fastball changeup can, as long as you got the same arm angle, it can really fool a hitter.
Yeah. Comes the pitch. This one swung. I'm going to be fouled back. This one's going to be turning. Oh, no one's around. Take 2 bumps. Now into the old tree, and that's where it's going to lie.
The old tree.
The old tree that's over there.
I think any tree is old.
Yeah, they might be. 0-2 here, 2 down for Lucier.
They are. They're trees.
Their trees are old. 6 is old. Runner goes. This one's going to be in the dirt. Baz throws over the first, and not in time as Jenkins little high for Baz. Baz still has a gun.
Baz has got a gun.
No, if he made that, I would 100% put that in there.
Oh, yeah. What was that runner do?
1 and 2 here with 2 down. 3-1's our score in favor of the Ligers. This one swung on out the left field. This one's going to be foul. Now that song's in my head now. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you.
It's not my fault he's got a gun. He's the one that said it.
I know.
Just merely repeating.
The things that I say?
Kind of. And just adding a little bit to it, you know. That's all I do.
You're pretty good at that.
I just add. I don't really come up with my own ideas. I just add.
1 and 2 here with 2 down. Time called by Baz. He gets himself reset. Lucier will come set. Now takes a look over at second. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be swung on over to Jenkins at second. Takes a 2-hop. Throw over to St. John at first in time, and he's out.
Way to stay with it.
That's very good. Jenkins is staying with it. St. John's able to hold up on it as well, or able to pull it back.
Especially going from first over to second.
Mm-hmm. A little bit different changing.
Yeah.
So we have 3-1 in favor of the Ligers. Last chance for the Bucks, or last chance for the Ox coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a couple seconds. Let's do Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
And Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this grilling season with a home run from Angie's Acres in Aiken, Minnesota. Knock it out of the park with 100% Wagyu steaks, juicy, tender, and full of flavor. Round the bases with premium poultry, all natural ground beef, farm fresh veggies, and more. Whether you're firing up the grill before the big game or cooking for the whole team, Angie's Acres has the lineup you need. Call 218-515-3890 or find them on Facebook. Angie's Acres, where every bite is a grand slam.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Matt Geffre alongside Bruce the Legg.
The Legg. We're starting off with Caleb Mankey, who has walked. He is 0 for 2.
So we are in the bottom of the 7th here. So last chance for the Blue Ox. Bruce, what kind of things would you try to do here besides, obvious get runs?
You got to touch some. You got to chop at the gaps here. I mean, Mankey's he's going to be in the home run derby tomorrow, so we know he's got some power. He just, like I said, this guy, when he misses with his curveball, he misses high and outside. Just kind of shorten up that stroke and poke that sucker to right field, and then you can probably start off at 2, and then you got a better chance to get a run home.
Comes a pitch from Nelson. This one.
He immediately goes inside.
With the fastball.
Shut up. Don't listen to me about anything in sports.
Pitch swung on. Gonna get through.
There it is. All right. Mankey says, I'll do it my way, Bruce. I'm going left. You want me to go right. Good job, buddy.
So Mankey's going to get on base.
Now we got Hunter Olson.
Hunter Olson's been on a couple times, right?
He's got 2 singles.
Shortstop,
2 for 3. 2 for 3.
Olson.
And he scored on a pass ball. At least at some point in time, there was a pass ball in his path around.
Comes the pitch from Nelson. This one's going to be close. Outside, though.
Oh, Matt Geffre's getting a delivery here.
I am. Swung on. I'm actually super pumped for this. Thank you.
With a smile, too.
With a smile.
Lucky
Live
guy.
with a smile.
Lucky guy.
I will later have one of those. Those look elite.
Those are dirty. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
Pitch swung on. Going to be over to
No
the
way.
third. Gets
Come
one.
on.
Not in time
Good
for
hustle.
2. So One down as Hunter Olsen's going to get over to first. Mankey's got out at second.
We just got to try a different fielder here for the Ox. Just can't hit it at that guy.
Yeah, stop hitting
I mean,
third
the rest
base.
of them are solid too, but we can't hit it on the ground at that guy. Like one ball's got by him, and we've hit like 7 at him. We have Cody Rutledge up. No, I'm good, thank you. Rutledge is up. We have one down. We have a runner on first base with a score of 3-1. Rutledge could tie this ball game up with one mighty swing. If you got a guy up to the plate, this is the guy. This is the guy that's got the power to pull it out. Can hit a single. I mean, this is a solid hitter. There it is. Now we have up to bat Baz Zolke, who's got an RBI already today.
Number 31.
This is what this Ox team's built for. This is this veteran team. You got Zolke up, who's a great hitter. We got runners on first and second, one down. Got an opportunity to come back, only down by 2 runs.
Well, another one that's going to be in the home run derby tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, Joel Hoover, our friend from KBUN, is going to be calling that one. MC, that one shot out to right field.
Just got a little bit in front of that one. He's feeling it.
Feeling it.
Bemidji State alum.
Pumping up.
Yeah. Tried to hit Old Call. Or no, Walnut, or whatever the hell that is. It's fun to say names. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Dribbler back to the pitcher. Airmail it. Nope.
Safe. That one's a save. That one's a roller, and that one's Baz was hustling down the line as Hunter Olsen was running around. It was running regardless. Just get running. And we'll add a run. So now it's 2-3 in favor of the Ligers here as Train's here.
And Landon Hanson, who's been he's got the 6 RBIs this year in the 2 games. So
1 or 2 down?
2 down.
2 down here, okay?
2 down. Runner on first, down by 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's all the farther we're going this particular game?
Yep, 7 innings for both games tonight. And also for tomorrow as well, too. I think Sunday's the same way, too. I got to look at the rules.
I imagine the championship game's got to go 9.
Could be.
The one thing that I will, I guess, be a grumpy old man about, why is the 4-5 matchup on the Father's Day weekend?
I don't know.
You know?
1-1 here, 2 down.
It's the first showdown, though.
Baz is going to take off now in no man's land. Oh, no. Baz is going to maybe get taken. Oh, they're going to be out.
Oh, he was saved.
Oh, Baz.
Baz.
Not having himself. Went chest first into first base. Got stuck in no man's land.
Can't blame him. That hustle.
No, he did hustle. I'll give him that one. He'll hustle. So that's going to do it for the game 1. 3-2 is our score, or is our final. DL will win this one 3-2.
Do I give Baz an RBI on that one with the rundown?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I'll give him one. All right.
3-2 is going to be our final. And we'll take a quick break. We'll look at some stats, and then we'll pause, and then we'll get the game 2 coming up in a little bit as well, too. Actually, you know what? Well, let's do our post-game stuff after the second game. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
We'll do that. We'll have everything together. So we're going to pause this game. We're going to take a little break, but when we come back, we'll have the second game for you guys. So we're going to have the Bucks, and we're going to have the Wahppers from Wahpeton is going to be up here in just a little bit. So about 20, 30 minutes, we'll jump back on. We'll have an interview with Chris Karate as well, too. So don't go anywhere.
Take a potty break. Yeah. Get some more popcorn.
Yeah.
Head on down to the field. Here's your opportunity.
Might as well. Good time to hit down to the field, and they're going to get
these nachos Matt's probably going to put on social media or whatever the hell.
I will here in a few minutes.
Oh, it's a Matt truck.
Yep, the old Mac
dirty donuts that
Jamie got for us.
Jamie got looked really well, too.
We'll take
really well or really good?
Yeah, they're both.
However you want to say it.
All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Again, final score here in the first game, 3-2 in favor of the Ligers. We'll take a quick break. When we come back in about 20, 30 minutes, we'll have game 2, Bucks versus the Wahppers. We'll be back in about 20, 30 minutes. Stay tuned.